Hey guys, welcome back to Ultimate S&S. So we are back with our weekly prep. So this is what we've done today. We are kind of steering away a little bit from the vegetables we usually stock. I have got a overstock of vegetables with really good shelf life still left on them. So I am focusing more on proteins and fruits now, and then carbohydrates. So I have been picking these up. These usually have a good 2-year sell-by date on them, if you look at them. So for those that are worried about them going rancid or whatever, I look at sell-by dates. I try to store my food properly so that I am not having issues with foods going bad. So work your preps, work your stocks. I also pick up the Idaho roasted garlic mashed potatoes, still a good 2-year sell-by date on those guys. They work out great. They're very lightweight. They will feed 3 or 4 people pretty easy as a side, and they just have a really great flavor to add to anything. So today, picked up some more ramen noodles. I try to stock these things up, guys. They are very cheap. You get 12 packs for like $2 at Walmart. I would highly recommend that you get them. The shelves was looking pretty empty. There was only about 3 packs of this, so I went ahead and picked them up. So if you're in my area, you're probably going to have to travel to a different Walmart than the one that I went to, unless they stock somewhere out tonight. So we're noticing a lot of empty shelves. We're noticing a lot of shortages with meat products, not just beef, but also chicken, and it's even affecting the pork as well. So what people need to understand is these H5N1s and things like that are passing around, those are not just avian flus, they are also swine flus, and it is affecting the pig market now. It is getting really, really scary out there, seeing the dwindling supplies already, and we have not even come into harvest seasons. So our Armour Vienna sausages, these were on sale. I picked up quite a few of them. I figured I'd showcase a few of them up here. I enjoy them. They go great with crackers. They're a great meal if you're going on a hike or something. Just keep in your pack. Great source of protein. They do have sodium in it, so if you were out sweating on the trail, you're going to be replacing that sodium. Your body needs salt. Extra cherry fruit mix. I pick up as much fruit as I can because I know there's going to be a dire shortage coming this summer. Food shortages are being reported by all outlets now. It is not just the preppers that are telling people to prepare. The UN is telling people, the World Food Program is telling people to prepare. Our president, Joe Biden, is telling people to prepare. The G20 is telling people to prepare. It is coming out in the Financial Times that these harvests are going to be scarce. Farmers cannot afford the fertilizers. They're expecting the crops are going to suffer. And there are even farmers saying that they are not going to bother planting this year. They are just going to plant enough for their families because the money just is not there, with the fertilizers being triple and quadruple the cost. Mandarin oranges, great source of vitamin C. Now, there are a lot of natural things you can do, guys. Pine needles, pine nuts, things like that. You can make pine teas with that stuff, and you're going to get vitamin C. So if you don't have money to do these types of preps, look around, get you a North American Field Guide. It will tell you everything you can eat, everything you can make into teas, things you can grind down into flours. Start looking around your areas now. It is springtime. Stuff is coming into bloom. Things are coming into blossom in my area. It will be in yours soon in the north. So make sure that you are looking at the field guides. That is a easy, cheap way to get your preps ready, guys. Squash with Vidalia onions. Man, I tell you what, I remember eating these growing up, and now these are not as good as what Mom used to make, but I tell you, Margaret Holmes is pretty daggum close. I love Margaret Holmes food. I will buy that over anything. It's a little more on the pricey side, but I'm not a brand snob, but I do go for flavor that I eat. Like I say, prep what you eat, guys. Chef Boyardee beef ravioli. I know that these things here, there are people who just completely hate to see this on my videos. I love it. I prep what I eat. I do not prep what you eat. I prep what I eat. I prep what my family eats, guys. More protein over here. So this, surprisingly, was $1.98. It's hard to find that. And then we're looking at a sell-by date of 2025. So we still got a lot of life on that just by the sell-by date. That's not even by the expiration dates. Make sure you store your foods in areas that are not too hot, where they're not freezing. You want to keep it about 65 degrees in an area out of direct sunlight, and your canned food is going to stay fresh a lot longer, guys. Properly store it. So I've picked up several of these cans I am showcasing for. I've already moved a bunch of preps to my location, but I want to show what we got, because I'm not just buying prep for long term. I am adding this stuff into my grocery shopping list. So I pull stuff out that is getting within a few dates of sell by date. I put the fresh stock back and I rotate my preps. You need to be doing the same. Rotate your prep, guys. Potted meat, again, 2025 on these sell by dates. So that's great sources of protein. You can eat that straight out of the can. You can add it to something. If you got cabbage, you can throw a can of that in there when you're serving a cabbage, and you're getting protein to go with your cabbage. Cabbage is great. Maybe it's cooked kale or cooked collard greens. You've got a quick source of protein there, guys. So that's something to think about, what you can add these preps to. When you are doing your sustainability programs with your chickens and with your quail, or whatever it is that you're raising, or your farms and things like that you're going to be doing, your gardens and stuff, keep prepping what you're getting. And when you start getting the overstock in off of your fields, then you can start rotating these stocks that you've been buying into your grocery list. That way you're keeping fresh products set back. That is how you prep. You don't just buy it all and then set it back and forget about it and say, I've got a 10-year prep that I set back 7 years ago, because that's going to hurt you in the long run. You want to prep as much as you can, guys. So with the prices coming up, I understand things are expensive. Everything that I am showing here is $1 a can, believe it or not, except for the chunk chicken breast. That was $1.48, I believe it was. I'll have to check the receipt again, but I believe it's $1.48 per can. That's usually $2 or $3. Great value brand Walmart, I'll buy it. It eats just the same as that expensive stuff, so that's what I'll buy. And you can pick these preps up for nearly nothing. Now, I actually went, I filled a buggy full of preps today for $100, and the people that was at the register had come up, and even one of the managers like, you're going to have to start doing my grocery shopping, because I can't even get a quarter of a buggy for that price. So bargain shop, value shop, watch your best buy dates. You can buy off-brand stuff. You can buy brand name stuff. And you want to watch that sell by date, because maybe you really want that stuff, but it's kind of expensive and you're getting within a year of the sell by date. Let them know. Say, hey, this is approaching the end of its sell by date. They're going to mark that down, and then you're going to get a really good deal, guys. And we all know sell-by dates are recommended for the manufacturers and recommended for the big box stores. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, and we will check back with you later.